Yeah, because if everything was free, then, nobody would make money off their stuff.
Insane.
It's just the way the world works. You just gotta
pay for what you want.
jaydaanddeedee pause.
Hey guys, welcome to the JD podcast. Today we're going to be talking about ourselves, and the next episode we're going to be talking about our topics. So,
this is episode 1, and basically we're both musicians, and we're going to give you a little introduction of ourselves, each other, what we do.
So, I'm a producer, I make beats, and, I'm going to come up, and what do you do?
I'm a composer, a music composer. I do basically anything from field compositions to just regular compositions for band, marching band, all that type of stuff.
Right. And so if y'all want to check us out, we'll have our information somewhere, wherever we can put it.
Yeah.
And yeah. Oops. All right. So it's kind of boring just having us all just have just talking about our life and stuff. So we going to spice it up, and we just going to ask each other some weird questions and stuff. So here we go. You starting or me?
You.
Okay. What hobby would you get into if time and money were an issue?
I always wanted to do sculpting. That was
sculpting, girl. This is not the 1900s.
Sculpting looks cool.
Okay.
Okay. So, who has been the most important person in your life? And can you tell me about them?
My grandma.
Can you tell me about her?
Yeah, because little bro. I was in the middle of Detroit. I ain't had no money. I definitely ain't had no money because, I was a baby. And so she let us stay with her for 10 years. Okay. I mean, yeah, because my grandma was making bank. She had to, usually when your kids be having babies, they be kicking them out. They ain't kick me out, though.
I feel you.
Yeah. Okay, how often do you play sports?
Well, I don't really do sports besides volleyball, in which every season, it's going to be my first season on the actual team, maybe, hopefully.
Are you excited?
Yeah, volleyball's my favorite sport.
Volleyball, for me, is starting next week.
Me too.
On Tuesday.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yup, you already know.
Come out and support your ladies.
By the way, we used to go to school together, but we military gang. It's not a good thing, but anyway.
I'm saying.
Yeah, she moved, and we still talk to this day because it's my homie. So yeah.
All right. Where do you see yourself in 10 or 20 years? Do you see yourself with me still?
I hope so. Dee said she's trying to be a stripper.
All right, y'all. That's not even true.
It's a whole lot. Anyways, I hope so. Hopefully that we both trapping. I have a kid or something. I don't know. A husband. Mm-hmm. At least a husband. Dang. I don't need a boyfriend. Just something.
And
yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be married.
Yeah, you're gonna have
all right, so you want to get back to the topic?
What topic?
We the topic.
Oh. What are we talking about, we?
All right. I'm talking about business, music. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so do you know any common myths? Producer?
Yeah, that being a producer is easy. Honey, it is definitely not, because if it was, I'd be making bank. You know what? I'm broke on these streets.
And how does it make you feel when people decide they want to do it, not knowing anything about it?
It makes me angry because I think that fame gonna come to them easy, and that it's just an easy way out, so they don't have to go to college or get a job. You know what I mean? So yeah. So how do you feel about your journey with composing?
From start to where I am now?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think I could do a lot better stuff, but I'm working my way up there slowly.
Definitely. If you an upcoming producer, singer, rapper, artist, manager, I don't know, anything that involves the entertainment business or fine arts, you can hit us up and you can be featured on the show and we can talk about anything you want. Dang, it's only been 9 minutes. All right. What skill would you like to master?
I want to master composing.
Okay. I want to master making this for money. Say no. See? Anyways,
what are some of the hurdles or hardships you face while being a producer?
Not being taken seriously. Let me tell you, one dumb thing, if there's somebody making beats, right, and they be posting it, and they obviously don't say free on it, what makes you think they're free? What gives you the audacity to hit somebody up? Oh, you got some beats for free? No, I do not.
Yeah, because if everything was free, then, nobody would make money off their stuff.
Insane.
It's just the way the world works. You just gotta
pay for what you want.
Nothing comes free in life.
Honestly.
Nothing.
Except, never mind, I was about to say something real nasty. Anyways,
so, how do you overcome those hardships?
I tell them now.
I guess.
I mean, yeah. All right, if you had unlimited funds to build a house that you would live in for the rest of your life, what would the finished house be like, and where?
It would definitely be in Jacksonville, Florida.
Trash.
I don't know, somewhere near the ocean, probably on the beach.
Girl, your house gonna get, we're going through global warming. Your house gonna get sunken. You're gonna be living in Atlantis.
Shoot, I swim with the fishes. Well, doesn't that mean you die?
Duh.
All right.
See your life?
Bye, Jada.
You gotta have your scuba diving gear ready.
So, what would you say compelled you to be a producer? And was it always a dream of yours?
Well, that's kind of a weird question. Because I've always been doing it, like, since, 2011? I was like 8. So my mama got this computer, and this was back when GarageBand, like, I don't know if you had a Mac back in the day, but them things, GarageBand was looking hit, boy. It was looking hit. Anyways, so I went on GarageBand, and, like, there was, like, this Apple loop library, and I saw it, and, like, I would, like, combine loops together and, like, make stuff out of it, like, make songs, I guess. Basically, little snippets and stuff. So I guess, go ahead.
So, doing that, like, it was something you knew you wanted to do?
Not necessarily. I thought it was just, like, I was just having fun, like, honestly. Like, I just be on my computer for, like, hours, like, literally just doing that. Because my friends, usually at night, though, because, I was outside still being a kid. But, I guess I was a form of producing, so I just didn't know what it was. And so when I hit, like, 8th grade, that was when I was like, oh, dang, you can really make money off of this. Like, I didn't even know. So that was when I started, making stuff more, not necessarily. I was still treating it as a hobby. But 9th grade, I started doing my research about it. And then 10th grade, 2018, in January, that's when I started putting my stuff out. And it's going good so far. And yeah.
And if you couldn't be a producer for whatever reason, what other profession would you attempt to do?
Ooh, hold up. Girl, shoot. I'm riding the wave. I'm about to be a rapper.
Yeah, I can see you as one.
Really?
Because you got bars.
Girl, don't even try front.
I'm dead.
All right, same question for you. So what compelled you to do composing?
I guess it's being in band and like you know how back in junior high with that band director, Mr.
Blankenship. Yeah.
You ever like, because you know how they would be like, percussion don't play, and I want all the woodwinds here and this here to play this measure. You ever just sat back and listened to how good the music was sounding? Like, it played with your heartstrings for a minute there.
Right.
I think that's what made me want to do this. Like, just hearing the sounds and how different notes would bring out a different sound.
Right.
You know?
Have you ever tried to rewrite the band music?
Well, me and my friend Destiny, I'll say that. She would tell me to rewrite some. She would ask me how a part would go with this part, you know, that type of stuff. And I rewrote a few for her before.
I like rewriting stuff, but I like being original too, so that's why I don't like this. But like, I think it's really cool, like when you like sit down, like, cause I used to try to redo the what was it called, the Pirates marching band thing. That was my first marching band show, and so I was like, I was sitting there, I was like, I don't know what to do, so I started rewriting it, and like when you listen to each part individually, like it's fire, bro. I be like, dang, like we lit, even though we failed that year, but you know it's not good. But yeah, the actual music part was lit.
Deconstruction. Well, I think deconstructing songs and music is a good way to help you get started with things and help you get ideas of what to make.
Yeah, because I feel like if you don't listen or expose yourself to other people's music, you're gonna be stuck doing the same thing that you been doing. You're
not gonna have like a lot of diversity in your tracks.
Right. So I look, you want to give y'all a little bit of advice for like starting producing, even though we ain't getting nowhere yet, but I feel like it's stuff that will help because I'm growing. I'm not gonna say that I'm just sitting here, you know, I'm not getting no followers, I ain't getting nobody that wants my beats. I'm just not getting paid yet. It's people just don't want to pay, you know what I mean? So I feel like research is the key. Y'all need to research. Y'all need to take advantage of this internet. I'm telling you, like,
yes, ma'am.
Everything is on the internet. Like, I'm not saying listen to everything that's on the internet, but I say read as much as you can and, like, just pick things out. If each article that you read, pick things out that you want to do. Another thing that I'm working on myself is don't be afraid of what other people say, because at the end of the day, you might have a great idea. But just because people might judge you for it don't mean it's a bad idea. Because at the end of the day, when you start making that bank from that great idea that people make fun of you for, they ain't gonna be saying nothing when you start making millions off of it.
And good ideas and bad ideas, you can still get yourself out there. Like, remember how people didn't like that song Friday by what's her face?
Rebecca Black.
Yeah. She still got clout for people listening to it. So
I'm saying that song trash, but still
she made money.
People make more money from hate than they do for good. You know what I mean?
I'm saying.
Like, if you think about it, like, if somebody hates you, that gets your views up to over 1 million.
And I got some advice too, like one piece of advice to be honest. But this can go for composers and producers. Anybody really. Don't be scared to get yourself out there to advertise yourself, because that's where all your views come from, to be honest. Honestly. Like, as long as you have one person listening, then that person as long as they like your stuff, they're going to keep coming back from all your stuff. Right. And when you put yourself out there, people will listen to your stuff. Even if they don't like it in the end, you still getting those listens. And that's getting yourself out there more. Especially for composers, because, you know, you have to hit up a director or somebody making a movie to actually get put in that movie.
Right.
You can't just expect somebody to stumble upon it and be there somehow, because we definitely ain't Justin Bieber.
Also, another great piece of advice is, when you want somebody to listen to your stuff, don't be that person that's begging, because nobody like that. Nobody wants that person in their comments like, oh, go check out my stuff right here.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Like, that's not cool, because, I mean, yes, I will click on your stuff, but if your stuff not good, then I'm not gonna follow you. Like, I automatically feel some type of way. Like, okay, you couldn't do it on your own video. Like, And also when you hit up artists or you hit up a director or you hit up anybody, don't come to them being like, oh, I want you on this beat. Oh, can you buy this beat? Don't do that. Don't do that. Be like, try and build an actual relationship with them so that if they do end up buying a beat from you or buying a composition from you, that they're going to come back for more. Because not only is your craft good, it's that you're genuine and you're humble and you don't seem like you're desperate. So don't make yourself seem like you're desperate because people don't like that.
Yeah. I would also say to do something like every day, every week, do something to advance your career. You know, like simply posting on your career page could go along. You don't even have to do it on a daily.
Right.
And to listen to the things that you want to be. Like, if you listen to other music composers, you can hear how they write their music, how they put their notes together. I'm not saying copy that composer, producer, whoever, but to get ideas and hear what people like and what they listen to, especially for new composers. And not to be afraid of using rest. Like, you don't have to have a song that has no rest. Like, rest can go a long way. It could provide a space for a melody and to use chords if you need to, but not too much, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, also,
those get old.
Oh, my bad. All right.
I'm done.
I also got advice for rappers. Oh, my goodness. I'm so tired of hearing stuff. Like, y'all rappers, y'all want to go a long way, but y'all don't put in the work to go a long way. Like, y'all don't understand how a trash song can go to being so popular just because, like, they have their vocals mixed, or if y'all don't know what mixing is, it's basically so that the beat and your vocals, they sound together and not like, you know how people be like, they have them cheap microphones and like they value be like extra loud for no reason.
Well, if you don't know what mixing is, then you probably in the wrong career.
I'm saying, like, my thing is, I ain't trying to throw no shade or nothing, but like, you know that song, Broccoli? Mm-hmm. In the middle of the party. First of all, that boy was not rapping in tune. That's my song, by the way. But like, lyrically wise, that's not, it ain't like no Ice Cube or nothing. You know what I mean?
It wasn't nothing extraordinary.
Right. It wasn't nothing extraordinary. It was like your normal rap. But just the fact that his vocals went with the beat, it won't too loud. Everything was perfectly mixed. That's how it got popular, because the quality of the song was good. Not necessarily the song in general, but the quality was. The beat was banging. His vocals was on point. So just keep that in mind. Also, don't be like all these other rappers. Y'all be sounding exactly like them. Exactly. Like, there's no originality to it. Like, especially these PG rappers. I need to work on that.
Yeah, I'm not going to get into it because we could have the whole episode on this one. But
honestly,
rappers like, these days, they don't have a point. They don't have a topic. They just say anything.
Yes, and on top of that, y'all not paying for nothing. And if you're not paying for nothing, then I don't know what to tell you. Because you're not going to get it. You're not going to go nowhere in life for free. You're not. At the end of the day, you just not. You're going to have to put some of your coin out there. And also, before y'all start thinking about becoming a rapper, I want y'all to know that rappers only make about 4% of the song. So therefore, you're not even making that much bank for real.
Yeah, we can have an episode on that too, like the business part of it.
Business side of it? Mm-hmm. That's lit. Well, can we just wrap this up?
Well, I have one more question for you.
Okay.
As a producer, is there anything you still struggle with or need to work on?
Yes. Mine is being social. Not necessarily like, I'm good in person, but for some reason, like, when I'm on social media and I want to hit somebody up, it'd be awkward for me. Like, I don't say.
I'm saying, I have the same problem.
Like, I just don't know what to say, like, because I don't want to come off as desperate, but I don't I don't want them to look at my stuff and be like, oh, well, I'm just going to scroll past it. I don't want nobody to do that. I want it to catch somebody's eye so they will talk to me.
Have you ever gotten a message like when somebody asks you if you want to follow them on YouTube that you just like scroll by it? Like, I don't want to be that type of person. Like, I don't want to be the person that people ignore like that.
Right. But I don't want to come off as desperate either. So I don't know. I'm working on how to tell people that I want to work with them. But I just want to work. It don't matter what we do. Like, you want me to help you songwrite? You want me to, I don't know. I just want to help. Like, cause I think you're dope. And so, yeah, that's basically my problem. And people don't want to pay. Just because I'm young. Yes, we are young. I'm not going to tell y'all my age because they are going to be like, click off. Anyways, but yeah, we young. And I feel like just because we haven't graduated high school, people think that they can just walk all over it.
I know.
So it's just kind of stressful. That's what stresses me out. So, yeah.
But I guess it's the end of this podcast.
Tune in next week.
Remember to respect the work of other musicians. Get yourself out there.
And don't be afraid.
Yeah. And, JD Pods, we out here changing y'all views. Producers, composers are no longer males in their 50s.
In their 50s?
We doing this. So, we'll see y'all next episode. Episode 2, Season 1. Come back tomorrow.
Yep. Every Sunday. Gotta be ready.
JayDanddeedee Pods.